was the same after Drake's breath.
Welcome to the stream. It's currently 8:40 p.m. July 1st. Let's play.
You barely said that.
Also, if you don't get the reference to the title. What? You're the king? I'm the king. Okay. Come, Otto.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
Oh, we're gonna visit.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Nice. Come, Mid. You must visit your father.
I think Mid might need some help tidying up.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Oh, an airship?
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components.
Oh yeah, there's 3.
There's the
that
plating,
one.
here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine.
And then this part's
The
gonna
helm over the top, that
disperses
all
the
that
heat.
heat into the air.
This
And
one's
the
gonna...
shielding around the sides.
Yeah.
That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Oh man. Classic fetch
Just
quest.
started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Mid hasn't been.
Blackthorn,
Hell with it.
it's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then.
She said you would know.
Krieger's Tate. what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it, and I'll need help. Get Gavinotto in it.
All right.
Dang, all these fetch quests. Okay, glad. That's not a fetch quest.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual saw grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
Oh, man. Alright.
You going after this? Which one of these two?
You have auto go with me? Oh, auto go with me.
Otto, you're with me.
All right, then. Where do we find this Stardust? And how will we know it when we see
I would take Gav, but
There's a river that runs through the southern
Gav
reaches of
always
the
comes with
Valcroy.
me.
It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
And I'm guessing you'll be needing sack loads of the stuff. Might be worth hiring porters at the Dalymil Inn. I'll head down there. See about finding us a wagon.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
You two take care, eh? I'll go and see this supplier.
Just don't let the bastard fleece you, eh?
He wouldn't do that. He's Blackthorn's mate. Isn't he?
Best of luck.
let's see. The line reports. Oh boy, yeah. Side quests, eh? Alright, let's get these side quests going. Oh, I should have checked the hunt board.
Good day to you. Sid.
Actually, no, I'm gonna do it.
The crystals we get from the temple.
Good to see you, Sid, as always. Master Quinn.
Ah, Clive.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of rustlings that it may be no. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling.
Alright.
You might.
All right.
Prioritize this one first. So it doesn't see. Ah, there's
Right.
multiple.
Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
I think they just had to be split up.
You're right.
There is a Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figure.
I heard the rumors.
All right.
Dun, dun, dun.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicion.
No.
Where was...
In Lord, was that...
Yes, good.
Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
Glad I didn't have to talk to all of them. Ambrosia.
Ready, go?
Some of these stuff isn't even worth picking up. Bandits.
You there.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Black Shields. Here. What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Get him, get him.
Attack! Get him! Torgal, kill! Stay! Now, Torgal!
You lose.
Why were they here? Are they planning an attack on Lostwing? I need to warn Quentin.
Okay, and we'll teleport because it's faster.
Good day to you. Sid.
The crystals we get from the tailor.
Is he doing everything?
Clark.
I found some black shields.
Black shields. Though they serve another master now. And it would appear the pack has finally damn it all. And bite.
I'm sorry, who did the black shield serve now?
Because I want him.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me. Who was...
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport.
Oh, what the heck?
I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade. A means of ridding himself of his rivals. A mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him and slit their throats myself.
Oh, damn.
But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
Damn. Dude, this is gonna be a 6 side quest.
I'm not going to change his mind.
Holy moly, that's dope. Forgot we're in Sanbrag. I thought we were in Rosaria. We'll check the hunt board again. Different time. We'll do our side quests and whatnot. Our main quest too. Should be a side quest here too. Yeah.
My carpet.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Oh, the bread guy.
Just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to loath though I am to rely on the.
I'll see what I can.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's.
All right.
Let's see. Drake's Fang is down here. Yeah, let's just do this one quick. That way I can go do this, turn it in, and then do our other side quest. Or our main quest. Come on. See, the one thing I do like about this, the way, okay, it's not super big, okay, aside from this one, like, all the maps are, it's not massive open world where it's, like, huge, whatnot. There's enough fast travel points. Not like 15. I think it's better that it's a set open path. I don't know if that makes sense.
Mother Crystal.
Let's see. I got the wrong way. Wasn't I just there? Oh, like a set open path. Like, it feels open world, but it's more set. Let's see. Like, you can't veer off too far, you know?
Thanks, Gal.
Don't you just sitting here watching the fight?
What do you want? The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin. But I'm no good at baking. But she was the only thing that could fill up. And now she's gone. What am I supposed to do?
Try to remember the good times.
Even in the bake. What a fool I've been. I have to get back there.
Even in the bakery. Really? That's the whole quest? Bruh. What a waste of a quest. No fighting, just a fetch quest. Complete fetch quest.
The finest fabric.
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be
Ah, though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high.
Master, it's ready.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steeple peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt! Crystal! Master, I have found my
Well, if it tastes half as unique... not only is my apprentice back, but I don't know how you did it.
It's a cute little side quest, I guess. World building. Alright, and on to the main quest.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Otto?
The tracks don't disappear. Haven't done this in a minute.
Get it, boy.
Nice. I like that. Okay.
Otto.
Oh, I had a quick scout about. On a... Seems Blackthorn's the only one who thinks smithing with his... It's just lying here, waiting for any old fool to...
But unlike any old fool,
Well spotted.
Lizards. Oh.
I feel good, boy.
Alright, that's fine too.
So this is stardust. It just looks like black sand to me. That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
I think it'd be faster.
Run like the wind.
How much did you get?
Enough.
More than me. Put it all together and I can't see... Here, Clive.
Can't see a walk.
Sid would be proud.
Of what?
Of you, you idiot. The way you've carried on what he started. When we first met, I had you down as a spoiled little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong. But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Yo, give over. You're making me blush. All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes, but you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts and put them back on their feet. Gave them something worth fighting for, just like the old Sid did. About time I was heading back, I reckon. All this scrabbling about in the sand's taken its toll on the old pins.
I'll see you back at the hideaway then. You can take a well-earned rest when you get there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. But I'll make sure Blackthorn gets his precious black sand before I put my feet up. He'll only moan otherwise.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Not right. Check the hunt board too, even though I think I cleared it.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
We're seeing troops amassing at every corner.
Let's see. Yeah, okay, we're good. Yeah, we killed that S rank, I forgot.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Nice to get out and about for once. Let's do it again sometime, eh?
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
All right.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
It's mid. Yep.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that
Excellent.
So,
The helm for this will be
Salvage from the ruins.
but
I'm sorry.
just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all details.
What's her name?
It's actually, what's your name? Oh, Helena.
Oh, Sid.
Yes.
I'll show you. Here you see the mithril. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone, in other words, this is where the helm comes in. Our experiments, and not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective. Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
Mid said we might be able to use... Where would I find...
Ah, yes. It's no longer...
Oh.
I see. Would that help?
Oh, I'll gather...
Alright, side quest, main quest. Here we go. Dang, I was just over there. Send brick.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Oh, looks like they're mobilizing. Take the river gate and we'll go up. That was the first time I saw Ambrosia do that. Jumps. Boo, unimmersive.
Safe.
Oh, there you are, Sid.
I don't see anything.
Of course.
It's like that big mecha thing.
Anybody home?
Is that a chest? Oh!
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Dude.
Nice try. Nice try.
You bit me. thing's dead. There's no way that thing's alive.
Sid!
You shouldn't have any.
Indeed. Well,
all right.
Oh god, that was a quick one. There's a chest back here. Here? Oh. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Oh, I hate how everything is so far.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Oh, almost missed that.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are.
Those pretty butts. I like some time.
Best of luck out
Pretty
there,
butts
Sid.
too. Check on Jill. She's always over here, I feel like.
I know what you're going to tell me. Thank you, Clive. Thank you.
Oh. Where's Jill? Here?
Let me know if you find any books worth reading.
It's a good question. I don't know where she is. Let's see if she's up here. I've never been up here before.
Catch your death sleeping out here.
Ooh.
Lovely breeze, isn't it?
After her? Okay. Baby girl? You're gonna name the sheep Baby Girl?
If I don't come up with something soon.
Harsh is good. No, Harshafon's good.
Mid.
Had to remember him some way.
Has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be
Baby
home
girl.
shortly.
Excellent.
And just
Right.
how so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, which is why you need proper prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even
Ooh, the
started.
cat.
I need something light. But I've wrapped my brain...
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek.
Tomes? Yeah, I've got all the detail. Can you take this to it?
This is like a whole, like,
Right away.
side quest mission. All for, mid. Best way? No, this isn't the best way.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
But I'm assuming we're gonna have either a very nice airship, or we're gonna have a very nice just boat. So that's gonna help us to get into Waloed. So it's not all for anything. Not all for nothing. It's all for a reason. So I'm assuming we're gonna be heading to Waloed next, and we need a ship to get past the waters.
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look?
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her need.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of the knowledge of the past.
Thank you. And since you're asking others to help...
Nice. Hippocrates. Jill! I mean... What's up, Jill?
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help.
Who do I bring? Who do I bring?
And some company, too.
Who do I bring, if I have a choice?
Can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove
Keelan, who do I take?
My research. I leave the decision
Who do I take?
Who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Oh, do I get to choose? But I can take, what's her name? I've never taken her.
Have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Baby girl, really? I kind of want Tarja to go with me, because Jill can always come with me, you know? Right? Because I took Darha. I think it'd be a good character development for her. That way she's not just a side character, you know? Yeah, okay.
All right. So, what are we fetching?
That way she can leave the...
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic. Conch shells. Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane,
I'm hoping this isn't important.
That are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction.
hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease.
Well, I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research.
I'm sorry, Jill.
Hippocrates and I'll look after things here. You head over to Northreach.
Okay, good. She's not mad. I hope. Okay, now we can get some character development with Tara. Tarja?
No. Where's Talia?
Keep them pilgers nice and chilled.
Need to stock up on these.
You spoiling another.
There you are, Talia.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any
Tarja.
problems
Yeah.
finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up.
All right.
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when...
Alright. Garlic and pepio nuts.
Oi, don't touch anything. Go on, take it.
How the hell is anyone supposed
What else is he selling?
Buy, sell, or be gone. If that's
Might
what
as
you
well
want.
restock on
Go on,
these.
take it.
Do you sell the same thing?
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. I hope it's to your liking.
That should do it. Hopefully Talia's finished too.
Come and get them before they come. You'll not find a bruised pippin in the bush.
We're gonna go for a walk.
Well,
I did.
garlic and... We should get this back to Tome. But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat.
We had a quick chat with Tarja.
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Crap. I think I
Well, it
chose
seemed
wrong.
long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Taya,
For what?
for everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us.
I think it's sweet. Cause I don't know if you... I just looked it up. I'm not gonna lie, I looked it up. You get a sweet moment with Jill, but there's no kissing. But I think Tarja needs some screen time, honestly.
I ought to get these ingredients back to Tome so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
I agree with you, honestly. Oh, okay. I feel like I should have picked Jill, but it's okay. Taria needs screen time. I'll accept it. Because I could have picked Gav earlier, but Otto had a nice moment with us, because we don't talk to Otto that much. So. Or, I guess we talk to him a lot. It's just, he's not like a main character, like Gav or Jill. You know, like a supporting character. Important supporting character, not a main character. But
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew. How's work on the shield?
Well, very well. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing now that we have all.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious
Oh my
concoctions in my time.
So Taria was the one that figured it out. Jill did absolutely nothing.
What about the shielding itself?
So I should just take it
It's
Jill.
underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently.
Thank you.
Right then. Jill, would you... Of course.
Jill's mad. I'm sorry, Jill.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
Aww.
It appears our work here... A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once, when both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, followed by a rigorous process. Perhaps someone will
leave it. Thank you.
Okay, that should be the end of... Dang, that's a lot of EXP. I keep saying EXP. Ability points.
I bet it.
I don't even know what to put it into anymore. I would like to get this. That seems crazy. I don't even have enough. That's tough.
Go and give Mid the good news then.
Do I have a new letter? Nope. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I wonder if I can play that. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up while I talk to Mid.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking. Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, let's start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Doesn't look like it exists yet. That's just one engine.
It's finished. It's finally finished.
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
3 more.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh man, new side quest. Oh, it's an important one.
Ned told me she was building a ship.
Okay, we're gonna do that first then. Actually, let's do autos first.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses.
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that?
She.
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? She'll probably be halfway to Kent.
Mid.
Okay, well, glad I talked to him first because they tricked me. Mid-dungeon. I just realized what it says.
I think Mid might need some help.
quest first.
Well, here, Sid.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's a lovely bit of kit, it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it'll set problem is, which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid will.
Hey, mate. So what exactly?
Nothing but gave me a sack. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it's I did a bit, and do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die.
I take it.
I saw a...
Man. Gotta do a hunt board. Which means the hunt board's updated. Dang it. Dun, 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 dun. Chill, 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 chill. What? What? Jill? Alright. I don't want to say that out loud. The Croc Sandbreak. Okay. Let's do this main story quest.
Is that the thing
Huh?
Tom's helped again?
Who are you? Oh, the boatman.
Yep. You in a hurry, you know. But anyway, I got an urgent by the sound of it. One of your
Thank you.
Don't me.
What tidings, Uncle?
Please be okay. Oh gosh, they're gonna attack the ship.
Well,
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work.
Well, but next time you plan on visiting Sid.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirt just like when we... Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it?
Gav will be leaving with me.
You can count on. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take.
I hope she's telling the truth.
Good. Oh, I can't do anything. Okay. Was it the... Oh, I forgot what the place is called. It's in Sandbreak. Sid's Legacy. That's what it's called. Blackthorn left that?
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Two flowers.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it was never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen.
He's still laughing.
Glad to have you with us, Goots.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Nice. I don't know. I expected like an invisible Sid going ding. Oh, we're going east, but wait, do I have to go that way? Let's go here first, and then we'll go out. Unless I can't go anywhere else. Oh, shoot. Alright, looks like I just have to keep going. Alright, now I think now that we have this marker open, we can teleport? Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, now to remember what it was called. I don't remember what it was called. Was it Lopert's Pass? No.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Okay, good. I almost missed that. Should check the board. I'm gonna look it up. God. Rather than having to go back. Imperial Chase. Imperial Chase. Let's see. Here. Oh, here. Oh, wow. I didn't even know there's an area down there.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Well, I don't know if you knew this, but a lot of the places in 14
Time to fight.
or in this game are like 14 based. It's crazy. Like Dragon's Eyrie. That's a dungeon. The Croc, that's what it was called. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Dragon's Eyrie. There's a desert in Velcroy. It's called Belcroy though. Heaven Hall. That a 7 reference? Guess where the boss should be.
Thanks, girl.
Chill? Okay, perfect. That thing looks so silly. I hate the bombs. They're freaking annoying.
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
You don't have a stagger gun. Oh, brother. That's why it doesn't have it. Oh. Get parried. Oh, brother. I don't have any OE. Oh, they're exploding. Whew. Dang, how much gil do I have? What the?
Your reign is over. Good. This looks like the stuff.
I got that much gil.
Let's see if there's any more.
Okay, well,
that should do it.
It's gonna be huge.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
I'm gonna assume it's just this weird science one. I wonder what it's gonna make us, or make it do. More damage to strength potions, more durability for stones getting potions. That's gonna be my guess. Oops.
Alright, there's. How's that hub?
I have it.
That's the stuff. You're a gent, right then. The Telemon Alembic.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder.
There's no.
Don't be. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours?
More
What are you putting your
potions?
potions in?
What kind?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. See, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in.
Well,
that's the spirit.
More heals? Oh, sorry, hold on. I'll be back.
Well,
it's certainly
right.
Thank you.
Known for some.
Okay, that's good. We take the treated satchel potion. Potion satchel. Pretty good. 2 extra potions, 1 extra high potion. Oh, I have a quest. It's a letter. Just a note. A letter quest. See, I played like 11 max, I think.
I don't know where Sid gets the energy. He cracked the crystal too.
Oh my god, there's a lot.
Trouble with the ledgers. What could be wrong with Torgor?
Something's wrong with Torgor? Oh dear. Oh my gosh, Blackthorn. Oh gosh. Okay.
Hopefully it's nothing.
We're doing all the quests. Wait, these side quests the whole time.
I got your note. You think something?
So you can... I didn't say I were wrong with him. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something I've been working him to.
No harder than... Is that it, boy?
What was it he said he was?
That's what the laws must...
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it...
I suppose things happen. Differences, Rosalind. Perhaps Hippocrates knows.
Instead of everything.
Okay, we'll talk to Blackthorn. We'll do all the quests at once.
Blackthorn. Not really. This one. I just wanted to... and you might still be doubting your craft. Perhaps sharing...
That bastard still. You got a king. He's just, well...
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but you could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that.
So that's...
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting.
And if we could arm the curse breakers with...
That's...
I'll see what I sharp us and we...
Sure, I can't.
Thank you. Let's see what...
Can I get a katana? Yo.
You look...
What you running around?
I suppose I am.
Little one. There's not many like that make it as far as the... Which made it nice.
Can you tell me who bought it?
You think I tell? Suppose you're not likely. Fine. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. And he's got more money than... Reckon he'll...
Thank you, Cap.
Oh.
I appreciate...
Okay, well... What's this song called?
Thank you, Clive. Not...
Power terms. I wonder if I can find the tab somewhere.
Swordsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Oh, there's nothing yet.
A seed of ingenuity.
The Wandering Minstrel?
Hugo Cook is dead, isn't he?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Clive.
That's what?
What? A little. And eat. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a... I can straighten it out. I swear, I'm gonna need help keeping it from... There you are!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay out, and instead of coming, you get Clive to come to you. The man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. Well?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each.
God.
They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well,
Do we have that much to hand?
No, we don't. And no, you won't. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to look...
All right. Is there anything I...
There might... How'd you fancy taking these?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000. Little something Sid and I sets, and I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies.
I'm sure that...
But you know how it is with this place.
I know.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry.
Really?
No.
Clive! I'm sorry to drag you, it's just I couldn't think who else to ask. Quick look.
Oh gosh, there's another one.
Seen enough?
Okay, well, let's do... Oh, there's gonna be a quest there. I'll do this one first. There's two in here.
Clive!
I wasn't expecting. It seems we still owe you a considerable, and though I doubt it's what you were expecting.
A star route is worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much? Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason I...
Same as back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander. Word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be...
His death was hard on everyone.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement. And rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither.
Oh.
That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
Aw. Let's see, the best way there would be to go through this way. It's okay, it's just Martha. Martha's like... She's like an auntie, you know? That's the way I see it. Ambrosia.
Run like the wind.
I do this quest here, so we're already here. Cross that code. It's south from here. I wish it was a compass, but it's asking for much in it.
This won't be easy.
Lucky you passing you there.
But it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place.
Oh no. I have to kill the antelopes.
I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
I'm sorry, don't look. Punch it. Also, I don't think I need to invest that much into... Torgal, eat!
Will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back.
Good boy.
Fetch.
What a good boy. Certified good boy. Best game ever. Rachel? Mm-hmm. Darn tootin'. Okay, let's go Doll Mill. And then we'll go, visit, what's her name?
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
It's gone. The whole mother crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Here. You. Listen. We don't know for sure. I've got this theory. The fallen. I don't think they all fell. Some of them are still living among us. You could be...
Back again, are you? Any more trouble and you'll be barred for life. However deep.
Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere.
Are you the guy?
My reputation will be ruined. Come.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! I paid for these rooms, so I would...
Please, his lordship is going through a difficult time.
Redeem! Get rid of the filthy oaf!
Very good. Would you mind?
Redeem.
Comes that? Oh, no. He has been dispossessed of his luggages.
I don't suppose a single-edged sword.
Ah.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's...
You have but to state it.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac.
A condition I would be a fool to...
I don't suppose...
I did not. No.
Okay. Now, how do I get there is the question. Okay. Sorry, I fought the turtle, I think. Goods.
Faster!
Whee! Oh man, where'd that burp come from? Sorry, Joe. I like how I'm not even centered anymore. I don't know how I ended up. Oh, they have a big boy.
We've got
You are
company.
mine.
Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head
Oh.
off.
Oh. I'm getting bullied. Dang, I suck right now.
Nice try.
My punch! Nice. 181,000 gil. Please be a katana.
This must be Ignac's lung. Nothing seems to be alright.
Don't know. Time is it?
I hear I have you to thank. What should I call you?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I
That's the
appear to
name
be
in
in
the
your
beginning.
debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an...
A few moments of your time.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged...
Oh, Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twin, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of
Definitely a katana.
swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hounce it?
Why, they use a whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000. But it is the final stone which led a mineral quite foreign, and that is the key. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, the very stone of which I spoke. Far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far...
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lord.
I am locked in bitter competition. I am one step ahead of the
And there are many.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
No wonder they have the same, like... They have the same, temperaments.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this.
Okay, and before we do that, we're gonna visit Isabel in... I believe that's in Sandbrick. Is it Mist? What's it called? The place? I'm thinking Mist. I don't think it's Mist. The Veil.
There's talk.
Imagine if I can get a katana. Yo.
Did you hear? The gates to heaven are open.
I want to see you.
What am I going to do without Sweetwater and Oil of Talc? Stop.
Milady.
Gif. Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you, to settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil, and to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming
Oh,
to
shoot.
me.
Nope.
Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway.
My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly.
You once told me Sid did. I'd like to do the same. And for Otto's. For all of us.
Otto is lucky to... I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago. Yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that. Go will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Alright, we can turn in all of our quests now. How nice, yeah? Yeah. We'll talk to God first. See if he's still alive.
The thing Tomes helped to build.
They told me she was building a ship.
Good. So Lady Karen...
Ah, she was just too stuck. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused...
I hope it wasn't so.
I'm sure you were as tactful as...
Well, it looks like I'm headed there anyway.
I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
Lady Carrot, Goad tells me you won. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in...
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity.
Of course not. But one good turn, surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Prince and the Pauper?
So you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
Princess and the Pauper? Oh, so I had to read the description.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for us. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. The fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
Who?
I hear you ended up delivering all thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
You have, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy soul couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame all seem to have fond memories of him.
But they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... oh, forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have?
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
No. Oh, cutscene.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall.
Oh.
But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting.
Oh.
Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
Oh.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us.
Mostly Torgal.
I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go with the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Dang, that's great. This wasn't even like a... Man. I thought this was gonna be like a little quick... side quest.
Told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
Torgal's doing good.
I noticed you and Torgal. So, that'll teach me for treating you like you're still a... All right, now we know what you're after. I can see about getting summit.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later.
You can, aye. In return, you can thank Tom.
Oh, it's just a...
I was hoping that would have been it. Guess I might as well update the thing while I'm here.
Ah, were you...
We weren't. Very good. Lady Karen sends her thanks, but...
Ah, do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
Oh?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What do you suggest?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Sid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I'm not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh.
He is a friend. Oh, Torky, get stronger. Dang. That's cool. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. That stinks. They wilt if you don't harvest them fast enough.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
whetstone.
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade to rattle me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly. And, no point trying to copy that thing. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy now.
I'm sure the curtis.
I've been working day and night since I...
Yes, give me a new recipe for a katana.
I owe you one. August 2.
You'll be happy to eat.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First, you come and find me when...
Right.
Nice. Excalibur? What? Something me I can make Excalibur. It's probably gonna need some like hunt later down the road that I can't make yet.
What do you want?
Or I could just make it now. Oh yeah, I can make this. Excalibur.
Bad, if I do say so myself.
Let's see.
And?
We have Excalibur. Alright, cool. I think I might call it for tonight. Or, you know what, I'm gonna get to the next city. And then I'll call it for tonight. Sounds like a good idea. Right, Jill? Yeah.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass. Official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Can't sprint. That sucks.
Fly, Ambrosia!
There you go. Itchy, 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 itchy. Here's our side quest. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
You deserve a rest.
We'd be lucky to make it out alive.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye.
I take it there's
What about this fearsome look?
Oh, no doubt. Well met, friend. My brother and...
How does a merchant...
Oh, the man's a coward.
He sent the two of...
My brother's right on...
We may have seen our share of action, true.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear. Chances are they'll come for you either way. If you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Alright.
Well, if I'm going to have to
You've clearly got a fine...
Yeah, luck now. Reckon he...
All right.
No, you just...
Alright, I guess we'll do it. It's on the way.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Look lively, you lot. We've got
bandits. It's over. Let's try.
That wind-up is strong.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? Getting all of this out of him.
Seems we've found...
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard.
And how exactly will he be getting his...
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make some...
You've done your part. It's been a pleasure.
There's no need to... What if we want his help?
These guys seem kind of sketchy.
You've had your rewards and you're not getting any more. Now piss off.
I see the Dalnecs lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side.
Took the long way around, didn't I? The vaults? Uh-oh, Caitlin, we're at the vault. Oh, these are guys. Okay, we'll just keep going, I guess. I think we'll make it a book lad, and then we'll call it tonight. Whenever we get there. Wow, what a cutscene. Wow, it's the Niagara Falls.
So this is Zemeckis.
Zemeckis?
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Nice. Meanwhile, seat of the Imperial Court.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it. And I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
He's wearing the Scion outfit. I don't know if you saw that.
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
I can't wait to kill her. I hope we kill her. Please. My goodness. Wow, that was a nice 60 frame transition.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Ooh, what the heck? I'm out of here.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end. Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Whee!
More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing. I can walk from here.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Oh, alright, we made it to, Boklad.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
You won't find a finer array this side of the strait.
Stock and potions.
Fine choice. Many thanks.
May Gilbert
Right,
smile upon you.
I think we're good. Alright.
Out of my sight, wretch. I've no use for a brand.
Alright, save the game. Alright, cool. We're good. Alright. We shall call it for here. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll play again Monday night, July 4th. You'll hear fireworks. Or July 5th. Either one. Alright. Peace, guys.